know we are starting a new live, and this is the third book of Enoch, and this is one right now. The echo is that the mic behind me. That's why you're receiving an echo, but this mic is muted. So let's get into it. Hold on. I had to change my camera. Hold on, wait a minute. I gotta go to settings, go to camera, back camera, get this little thing situated. Right, get this little thing situated. Right, get this little thing situated. Right. Okay. Okay. Um. Yeah. So we are going to turn into this one. Okay. How do I change the cam? How do I change the cam? How do I go to the other screen? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. How do I go to the other screen? Do I go here? No, not that. How do I go here? How do I go here? Like that, huh? Oh no, I don't need that. Put it here. Solo loader. Perfect. Yes. Got it. We got it on screen. Thank you, Lord. Y'all ready? Let's go. Now I'm here. Um, I hope y'all can see that. I hope y'all can really see that. I hope y'all can really. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay. I wish I can zoom in. I want y'all to see that. I want y'all to see. I want y'all to see. Okay, I gotta go back to the camera. Technical difficulties. I'm sorry. Technical difficulties. Okay. Okay, so I hope y'all can see that. It says, when I send it to the, it says, okay, Enoch walked with God, and then he vanished because God took him. It says, one, Rabbi Ishmael said, when I ascended to the heights to behold the vision of the chariot, I entered six palaces, one inside the other. And when I reached the door of the seventh palace, it says, I paused in prayer before the Holy One. Bless he. Hold on. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. It says, okay, I said, blessed he something. It said, it says, blessed he. I looked up and said, Lord of the universe, grant, I beseech you, that the merit of Aaron, son of Aram, lover of peace and pursuer of peace, who received on Mount Sinai the crown of priesthood, turn you down. Wait, at least I can hear it though. It said, priesthood in the presence of your glory may avail for me now, so that priest Q and the angels with him may not prevail. Okay. Whew. Ah, hey, get your ass. Ah, okay. Now we're gonna bring you back. Bring you back. Back. Bring you back. Bring you back. Bring you back. It says, me and cast me from heaven. And once the Holy One, bless he, summoned to my aid his servant, the angel Metatron. It says, Prince of the divine presence. He flew out to meet me with. So I thought Enoch was Metatron. Okay. He flew out to meet me with great extras to save me from their powers. He grasped me with his hand before their eyes and said to me, Come in peace into the presence of the high exalted king. Behold the likeness of the chariot. Then I entered the seven palaces. He led me to the camp of the Shekinah and present me before the throne of glory so that I might behold the chariot. It says, but as soon as the princes of the chariots looked at me and the fiery seraphim fixed their gaze on me, I shrank back, trembling, and fell down, stunned by the radiant appearance of their eyes and the bright vision of their faces, until the Holy One, be he, rebuke them and say, My servants, my seraphim, my cherubim, my Ophium, hide your eyes from Ishmael. So at once Metatron, Prince of the Divine Presence, came and revived me. So this revived me and raised me to my feet, but still I have not strength enough to sing a hymn before this glorious throne of the glorious King, the mightiest of kings, the most splendid of the potentate, until an hour has passed. But after an hour, the Holy One, blessed be he, opened to me gates of the Shekinah, gates of peace, gates of wisdom, gates of strength, gates of might, gates of speech, gates of song, gates of sanctifying praise, gates of chant. He enlightened my eyes and my heart to utter songs, praise, jubilation, thanksgiving, songs, glory, majesty, laud, and strength. When I opened my mouth and sang praises before the throne of glory, the holy. Oh wait, my bad. Sorry. It says, "Of glory, the holy creation belongs the throne of glory, and above the thrones responded after me, saying, Holy, 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 holy is the Lord God Almighty. Holy, holy is the Lord. Holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty. Holy is the Lord forevermore." It says, and blessed be the glory of the Lord in his dwelling places. It says, chapter 2. Our Ishmael says, then the eagle of the chariot, the flaming Orpheum, I didn't know they flame. These the wheels, y'all. These the wheels. And the cherubim of the devouring fire asked Megatron, Youth, why have you allowed a woman to come in and behold the chariots? For what nation is he? It says, From what tribe? What is his character? Metatron replied, He is of the nation of Israel, whom the Holy One, blessed be he, chose from the 70 nations to be his people. He is of the tribe of Levi. It says, which presents the offering to his name. He is of the family of Aaron, whom the Holy One, blessed be he, chose to minister. I did not put that in the Isaiah 53 breakdown. Chose to minister in his presence. I didn't put this. Minister in his presence, and on whose head he himself placed a priestly crown on Sinai. At once they began to say, This is one is certainly worthy to behold the chariots, as it is written, Happy is the nation of whom is true. Happy is the nation whose God is the Lord. So it says from the tribe of Levi, right? Where is the tribe of Judah? Ain't Jesus from the tribe of Judah? Right. We're going to keep reading. Maybe I didn't have it up so y'all can see. Y'all can screenshot it. So, yeah. It says, our Ishmael says, Then I questioned the angel Metatron, peace of the divine presence. I said to him, What is your name? He answered, I have 70 names corresponding to the 70 nations of the world, and all of them are based on the name of the king of the King of Kings. However, my king calls me youth. Chapter 4, right here, chapter 4. It says, R. Ishmael says, I said to Metratron, why are you called by the name of your creator with 70 names? You are greater than all the princes, more exhausted in all the angels, more beloved than all the ministers, more honored than all the hosts, and elevated over all the potentates in sovereignty, greatness, and glory. Why then do they call you youth in the heavenly heights? He answered, because I am Enoch, the son of Jared. When the generation of the flood sinned and turned to uh, evil deeds and said to God, go away. We do not choose to learn your ways. The Holy One, blessed be He, took me from their midst to be a witness against them in the heavenly heights to all who should come into the world, so that they shall not say the merciful one is cruel. Did all those multitudes of people sin? And even if they sinned, what sin did their wives? Okay? It says their sons and their daughters commit. And what of their horses, their mules and their beasts, their cattle and all the birds of the world, which the Holy One destroyed with them in the water of the flood? Oh, okay, the flood came first. Okay, thank you. It says, what sin did they commit that they should have? So, what was the third then? Right. What was the third? Like, if you go back to my last slide, what was the third? It said the waters of the flood. What sin did they commit that they should have perished as well? Therefore, the Holy One, blessed be He, brought me up in their lifetime before their very eyes to the heavenly heights, to be a witness against them to the future generation. And the Holy One, blessed be He, appointed me in the heights as a prince and a ruler among the ministering angels. Oh, okay. Then three of the ministering angels, Azilla, hold on. Uzilla, we're gonna say Uzilla, Azilla, and Ziel came and laid charges against me in the heavenly heights. They said before the Holy One, blessed be He, Lord of the universe. Did not the primal ones give you good advice when they said, do not create man? Y'all gonna say, why the hell did you scream? Whoa, that took a shift. I know you lied. I know you lied. I gotta pause here. The Holy One, blessed be He. That's literally on the damn website. Oh my God. That scream is that scream was funny. The Holy One, blessed be He, replied, I made and will sustain him. I will carry and deliver him. Is it when they saw me, they said before him, Lord of the universe. Hold on, y'all can't see. Uh, they said before him, Lord of the universe, what right has this one to ascend to the heights of heights? Is he not descended from those who perished in the waters of the flood? What right has he to be in heaven? Again, the Holy One, blessed be He, replied and said to them, what rights have you interrupted me? I have chosen this one in preference to all of you, to be a prince and a ruler over you in the heavenly heights. At once they all arose and went to meet me and prostrated themselves before me, saying, happy are you and happy are your parents, because your creator has favored you, because I am young in their company and a mere youth among them in days and months and years, therefore they call me youth. It says, R. Ishmael said, Metatron, prince of the divine presence, said to me, For the day that the Holy One, blessed be He, banished the first man from the Garden of Eden. The Shekinah resides on the cherubim beneath the trees of life. The ministering angels used to muster and come down from heaven in companies and in bands and cohorts from heaven to execute His will in all the earth. The first man and his generation. Yeah, there was more people in that garden. Bishop Nathaniel is right. It said, in his generation dwelt at the gate of the Garden of Eden. It says, so that they might gaze at the bright image of the Shekinah. This is a woman. Shekinah is a woman. It says, or the brilliant of, wait, or the brilliant of the Shekinah, radiant from one end of the world to the other. 365,000 times more brighter than the sun. Anyone who gaze at the brightness of the Shekinah was not troubled by flies or gnats, by sickness or pain. Uh, Malicious demons were not able to harm him, and even the angels had no power over him. When the Holy One, blessed be He, went out and in from the Garden of Eden, and from the Eden to the garden, from the Garden of Heaven, and from the heaven to the Garden of Eden, all gazed at the bright image of His Shekinah, and was unharmed until the coming of the generation of Enoch. It says, who was the chief of all the idolaters in the world. What did the men of Enoch's generation do? They roamed the world from end to end, and each of them amassed silver, gold, and precious stones and pure and pearls, my bad, in a mountainous heap and piles. In the four corners of the world, they fashioned them into idols, and in each quarter they set up uh, idols about 1,000 parsons in height. They brought down the sun, the moon, the stars, and the constellations. Okay. And stationed them before the idols to their right and to their left to serve them in the way they served the Holy One. Blessed be He, as it is written. All the array of heaven stood in His presence, and right and to His left. How was Azillah and Ezel taught them sorceries, that they brought them down and implored them for, otherwise they would not have been able to bring them down. Thereupon the ministering angel conspired to bring a complaint before the Holy One. Blessed be He, they said in their presence, Lord of the universe, what business have you with men, as it is written? What is the man that you should spare a thought for him? It does not say here what is Adam, but what is Enoch. But because Enoch is the chief of idolaters, why did you leave the heavens of heavens above, the abode of your glory, the height and the exalted throne, which is in the height of Arabat, and come and lodge with men who worship idols? It says, now you are on the earth, and the idols on the earth, what is your business among the idolatrous inhabitants of the earth? Immediately the Holy One, blessed be He, took up His Shekinah from the earth, from the mist. Then the ministering angels came in cohorts of the host, and the armies of Arabat, 1,000 companies strong, and myriads of hosts. They took trumpets and seized horns and surrounded the Shekinah with songs and songs, and it ascended to the highest heights. As it is written, God went up to the sound of horns, and the Lord went up with fear, fanfare of trumpets. 6. Our Ishmael said, the angel Metratron, prince of the divine presence, says to me, when the Holy One, blessed be He, desired to bring me up to the heights, He sent my prince and Imperial Yahweh. We know His name, not Yahweh. Anyway, and He took me. Well, you know what His Imperial is, Yahweh. Yahweh. And he took me from their midst before their very eyes, and he conveyed me in great glory on a fiery cherubim with fiery horses and glorious attendants, and he brought me up with the Shekinah to the heavenly heights. As soon the as I reached the heavenly heights, the holy creatures, this is the monad, right? The holy creatures, the Ophium and the seraphim, the cherubim, the wheels of chariots, and the ministers of consuming fire smelt my odor 365,000 mites part songs off. They said, "What is the smell of one born of a woman? Why does a white drop ascend on high and serve among those who cleave the flames? The Holy One, blessed be he, and replied and said to them, my ministers, my hosts, my cherubim, my Ophios, my seraphim, do not be displeased at this, for all mankind has rejected me and my great kingdom and have gone off and worshipped idols. So I have taken up my Shekinah from the midst of them and brought it up to the heights. And this one whom I have removed from them is the choicest of them all. It says, and work them all in faith, righteousness, and fitting conduct. This one whom I have taken is my sole reward from my whole world under the heaven. Kind of funny. My name is Shekinah. Right. It says 7. Our Ishmael says that the angel Metatron, prince of the divine presence, and said to me, when the Holy One, blessed be he, removed me from the generation of the flood, he brought me up on the stormy winds of the Shekinah to the highest heaven, brought me into the great palace in the height of the heaven of Abbat, where the glorious throne of the Shekinah is found, and the chariot, the cohort of the wrath, the host of flame, of fury, the fiery synonyms. What the hell? It says the the blazing cherubims and the smoting orpheums, the ministers of flame, the lighting hasmoniums, and the flashing cherubim. He stationed me there to serve the throne of glory day by day. Let's see. Shit. Yeah, shit. Right. Cam. Nope. I should. I should go to Cam. Right. Um. Stand by. Let me just take this. I want y'all to read this right here, and I want y'all to repent, and then thank you for watching, and watch the last video. Goodbye.